Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Friday, December 19th, as this month of December rolls along. We're going to get into NBA and college basketball bets. Sorry, we were out yesterday. Hopefully you guys had a great day. Looks like the Discord did pretty well. Thursday night football was big with the Seahawks winning. And some bigger time college and NBA plays as well. So a profitable day. Hopefully you guys had one as well. All of our shows here on YouTube brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. 7-day free trial link in the comments section as well on our YouTube channel page. And also, like I mentioned before, the Discord channel, you can get all of our bets when we don't have an episode. Plus get all of our unit sizes, join a couple hundred plus members that love doing the same thing you do. It's called Sports Wagering. Make sure you check that out. That link's in the comment section as well as the YouTube channel page. Welcome back to everybody that's been here before. Welcome aboard to anybody watching for the first time. Let's get started. We've got a lot to get to. We're going to start off in college basketball, get going there, and then we've got some NBA games to finish up the basketball day for us. So let's get started, as we always do. And dang, Georgia yesterday, really, you can't cover 35. You can only beat them by 30. Right. Problem with those big college basketball spreads, right? All right, we're going to get started. Milwaukee in the Milwaukee Hoops Showdown, hosting South Dakota State. South Dakota State actually coming in favored in this one by 1.5. Now, I know it's not a huge travel for them, but Milwaukee's in Milwaukee. Don't we give them a little bit of props here? I think Milwaukee's going to be fine here, win this first game of the shoot. Milwaukee for us in this one, Milwaukee money line and money line first half as well. Next game up that we are playing in is going to be at 6:30 Eastern time frame in Providence, Rhode Island. Providence 7-5, 0-1 in the Big East. Seton Hall coming in 10-1. Providence actually favored here by 2.5. I understand why. It's a road game. It's not easy for Seton Hall to win in this particular spot. But there definitely is some difference between the quality of the teams here. Seton Hall, I think, much better. And surprised they're not ranked, to be really honest, at this point in the season. But we are going to play Seton Hall here. This thing has moved. By the way, Providence's favor. We're going to play Seton Hall plus the points, plus 1.5 first half, and then 2.5 for the game. Next, get college game up for us. If we can get our fingers to work. Tulsa at Western Kentucky. This should be a barn burner here. Let's see. So 10-1 Tulsa, 1-1 over on away. Western Kentucky 7-3, 5-0 at home. Tulsa 2.5-point favorite. Tulsa has been very good to us this game in Bowling Green at Western Kentucky. Not going to be an easy one here for Tulsa. Not going to be one of those Tulsa 10-plus point wins that we've enjoyed so far this season. I think they're going to win by 5 here, but don't be surprised. This game's a lot of back and forth. We're just catching a couple numbers here. I just think Tulsa's a much better offense than what Western Kentucky is. Tulsa minus 1/2 first half and 1.5 for the game. Next game we are on in college basketball, Wisconsin, Villanova, the second half of the Milwaukee Hoops Showdown. Villanova coming into town 8-2 overall. This game also played in Milwaukee. Wisconsin 7-3. We think the home state Badgers are going to have more than enough firepower to get this one done and cover that 5.5. So Milwaukee minus 3 first half and minus 5.5 for the game. Next game up, Belmont. What a shocker, right? We've been on them pretty much almost every game so far this season. We love them. They're on the road. They are 4-0 on the road at UC Irvine. They are actually a dog here at 9 o'clock Eastern time frame. Just play some Belmont money line. No reason to mess around here. Belmont money line first half and game. If you like offense, like I said, normally they're pretty stellar on that one there. I think as Belmont continues to roll up some wins. And then at 9:30 Eastern time frame, BYU, Abilene Christian. I know this point spread's 33.5. We're well aware of that. BYU, much better team, though. 6-0 at home, 10-1 on the road. Abilene Christian, 7-4. Nothing to shake a stick at to start off the season, but BYU's got more than enough here to cover this 33.5. 17.5 first half, and then 33.5 for the game. And one game to watch out for late that we're on as well. St. Mary's, Florida Atlantic. First of all, Florida Atlantic having to travel all the way out to Moraga, California. St. Mary's is normally really good at home. They are again this season 6-0 at home. They're 13.5-point favorite over FAU. I think the travel has something to do with it. And St. Mary's being at home. So St. Mary's -7 first half and then 13.5 for the game. All right, we got through our college hoops. Now let's get over to the NBA. We've got not as big a day as we had yesterday, but big enough day. Heat, Celtics to start us off at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Heat coming off a back-to-back. Surprisingly, a road win. Celtics had some time off. 6.5-point favorite here for Boston. They're 8-5 at home. So, Heat have been struggling on the road until we just got that last win. Jaylen Brown's been a monster, to say the least. Derek White has been good here, probably the last 4 games or so, as well for the Celtics. Celtics at home, they did not shoot well in their last game, so probably a little shooting progression here. We are on the Celtics. Let me give you the numbers on this one here, or the plays. Celtics -1.5 first quarter, 3.5 first half, 6.5 for the game. Derek White, 25+ points and assists combined. Kada, under 19.5 points and rebounds. I'll be really honest with you. If he's at 19.5 for the remainder of the season, that might be a play in every Celtics game for us. Peyton Pritchard, 5+ assists. Derek White, 29+ par. That's points, assists, rebounds combined. Derek White, 4+ threes. He's chucking up at least 12 a game, so we'll take our chances he hits 33%. And Jaylen Brown, continue to go to that 30-point bubble, as he's been eclipsing 30 easily here over the last few weeks, especially. Next game up here in the NBA. 7 Eastern time as well. Knicks at home, the best home team in the NBA right now, facing the 76ers. Knicks have had a lot of games here as of late. So normally we would be all over the Knicks here at home, but I think those extra games with the Cup as well, the 76ers have quite some time off. And the 76ers are above 500 on the road, and they're getting 6.5 here in this particular spot. I think good opportunity here for the 76ers. If they don't win, to keep it within 5. 76ers +2.5 first quarter, 3.5 first half, 6.5 for the game. Tyrese Maxey, 4+ threes. VJ Edgecombe, 2+ threes. Maxey, 36+ par, points, assists, rebounds combined. Paul George under 17.5 points. Brunson, 39+ par, points, assists, rebounds. Grimes under 4.5 rebounds. OG under 2.5 threes. Just a reminder, in that game, Towns is out. Josh Hart's out. Miles McBride's also out. So three of part of the rotation there with the Knicks all out. Of course, Embiid's game time decision, as is, every freaking 76er on earth. But do like our shot there with the 76ers. Maybe pull off an upset, but definitely like them, like I said, keep it within 5. Next game up, Spurs and the Hawks, 7:30 Eastern time frame. Spurs, nice win on Thursday night. Hawks absolutely played like dog doo-doo on the road, and they're normally better on the road than at home. They're 15-13. They're really in a tailspin. Trae Young is back, but they look worse with Trae Young than without him. They're under 500 at home to boot. Wembanyama, for some reason in the last game, did not enter until the second quarter. I'm not sure what's going on there. Like, if he's hurt, sit him. Otherwise, let's get him back into the rotation and get this thing rocking and rolling. I understand Castle, Fox, and those guys have been really good, but really? This is what we're doing? We didn't even play him in the first quarter when the subs came in. We really need to limit his minutes that much? If so, just sit him. Like I said, the Spurs they were really careful with them last year, and then he ended up having the blood clot, and he still missed a bunch of time. But you miss all those games and things of that nature, all of a sudden season-long awards go away with the minimum 65 games as well. So a little disappointed in what the Spurs are doing. Like, if he's hurt, I understand, sit him. But if not, I don't say he's got to play 35 minutes, but let's get him back into the rotation where he belongs. He's not a guy that's going to come off the bench for the rest of his career. And not only that, not even play in the first quarter whatsoever. Hell, I was looking at the numbers going, is he not even going to play tonight? But anyway, this game here, both teams coming off a back-to-back. Do like the Spurs in this spot. They're laying 2.5, which is basically they were plus 2.5 earlier, and now they're laying 2.5. So who knows? Spurs plus a half first quarter, 1.5 first half, 2.5 for the game. Kongwu, who's absolutely fallen off the face of the earth, under 6.5 field goals made. Champagny, 9+ points. Walker Alexander, another great game for him last night. 3+ threes is what we're playing for tonight. Okongwu under 10.5 rebounds and assists combined. Wembanyama, even if he only plays 20 minutes, he's good for 3+ blocks. Castle, 23+ points and rebounds. Castle, 18+ points. Castle, 3+ turnovers. So Castle's number goes from over 4.5 on rebounds to over 6.5 last night. Then he misses it. He's been money for us when it's at 5, but we're not going to sit there and just play over rebounds no matter what the number is. The number's got to be correct. Like when we can get over 4.5 rebounds for Castle, we're going to hammer. But good opportunities in the Spurs game for some other things for Castle. We really like him. He's a fantastic young player. They really hit something there out of the park. Next game up, we'll get to the 7:30 Eastern time frame between the Bulls and the Cavs. They just played. But that was in Chicago. This game in Cleveland, and Chicago pulled off the upset. Cleveland was cruising in the first half, then all of a sudden just went ice cold. Now, injury report in this one, we got a bunch of game time decisions for Trey Jones, Zach Collins, Dosimo in that one. For the Cavs, a little bit different story. Mitchell's got an illness. Max Strus still out, Sam Merrill's still out, and Evan Mobley's still out. So what do we think? It is really hard to win 2 games against the same team back-to-back. Therefore, but with that Donovan Mitchell possibly not playing here, this was a Bulls play for us to get in the 7.5. Bulls plus 2.5 first quarter, plus 4.5 first half, 7.5 for the game. Okoro, who's been having a really nice last 5 games, 11+ points and rebounds combined. Josh Giddey, 2+ 3-pointers made. Jarrett Allen under 26.5 par points, assists, rebounds. DeAndre Hunter, maybe the most disappointing player that I've seen. He just cannot seem to get over the hump and get to 20 points. Hunter under 19.5 points and rebounds. Josh Giddey for 20+ points. Then we're going to finish up the night. Thunder and the T-Wolves. This game played in Minneapolis at the Target Center. Thunder come off a nice win. They got a little back-to-back road action here. SGA doing his thing. Chet had a really nice game. Hartenstein's going to be out. Jalen, the taller, bigger bench Jalen, he's also out. Anthony Edwards is a game-time decision, so Ant-Man there. Conley's still going to be out. So the big question is Ant-Man going to play? If he does play, this line goes down. If he doesn't play, this line goes up. So we'll split the difference here. I think the Thunder can cover the 8.5 regardless if Ant-Man's in the game or not. As slow as the T-Wolves want to be as getting out of the blocks, all you're going to do is just help this Thunder team build a lead and be tremendous throughout the game. And when their defense definitely tightens up when they get a lead. Thunder minus 2.5 first quarter, minus 4.5 first half, 8.5 for the game. DiVincenzo, 4+ assists. Naz Reid, 6+ rebounds. Chet Holmgren, 25+ points and rebounds combined. DiVincenzo, 8+ rebounds and assists combined. Chet, 17+ points. AJ Mitchell, 10+ points. We're actually playing a positive for something for AJ Mitchell. Like it when we can do that. SGA, 2+ 3-pointers made with still plus money. And then SGA under 4.5 rebounds. All right, that's going to be a rundown of NBA bets and the college basketball bets we got for Friday, December 19th. If you like the content you're seeing here, make sure you give us a follow, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on so you get a notification when we drop a new episode. Share it with a friend, like it, comment. All that stuff's greatly appreciated. Whether it's my show or anybody else's, show a lot of love for the creators. We're spending our time getting you the information out that you like, obviously, if you're watching the show. So show a little love back by, helping out the show by liking it, sharing it, subscribing, all that kind of fun stuff. All of our shows brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. 7-day free trial in the comments section as well as the YouTube channel page. If you want to get extra value the bets that have a lot of value on the line, you can get those. You want to know where the money's coming in on the books, you can get those. You want bets that hit at 60, 70, 80, 90%, you can get those. And Odd Shop for the best odds at all the books that you're a part of as well. All from one spot. Outlier 7-day free trial. Check that out. At worst, try it for a week and cancel. They're pretty damn sure you're going to really love it if you do use it. Also, Discord channel available for all of you out there. So a day like yesterday where we didn't have an episode, you're going to get all of the bets still anyway. You're going to get great. You're going to get all of our unit sizes so you know which ones to go play first with the bigger units on them. Also, you're going to join a couple 100+ members that love doing the same thing you do, sports wagering, plus multiple cappers throwing things out there. A couple of players in the Discord actually had some nice, really parlay hits yesterday as well. So check all of that out. You can do so by just clicking the link in the comments section or the YouTube channel page to join the Discord. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.